Yes, y'all know what it is, man. It's the Earn It ISO show. If you don't know that yet, no. The year is over. By this time, man, all of you content creators got y'all Spotify wrapped up. Hopefully, y'all numbers is what they is. Y'all seeing growth and y'all doing what y'all want to do. But without further ado, man, let's get into the episode. We begin to the episode. How was your week? How was your weekend, bro?
Everything was lovely, man. Yeah, man, everything is good, man. Hopefully, all the content creators, like you said, I mean, hopefully they seen some growth, some moving in a positive direction, and just, you know what I mean, keep trucking, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, don't get discouraged. Some of y'all might be looking at y'all numbers or whatever. Y'all get the end of the year and just get discouraged. Don't. You know what I mean? You gotta start. You know what I mean? You gotta continue trucking, and then you're gonna see your breakthrough. It's gonna happen for y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen for a lot of y'all. It's a lot of good content out there. It is a lot of good content. Everybody just don't have big names, man.
Right, definitely. We're gonna touch on something right now, man. We're gonna start one spot and then caveat to where we're gonna go to. In an interview with Elliot Ness, you know what I'm saying, Philadelphia rapper, from Making the Band, I mean the Bad Boy Show. He was on a show with the Bag Few members, and he was speaking on how Philadelphia artists don't get to shine because we're overlooked by the limelight of New York, and the Philadelphia artists that go to New York, you know what I'm saying, will never overtake them because of the placement. You know what I'm saying? The argument that he used was he's seen Sexy Red, and I'm just going to keep it at that one artist that he says. I know he said her for a fact. He said Sexy, I seen Sexy Red, and he named another artist.
Did he say Ice was Ice Spice?
It may have been. I seen them blow up overnight. You know what I mean? Something that if you put the dollars behind a Philadelphia artist, they could do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? On the show, the host, you know what I'm saying, kind of felt as though that's not true. Of course, they New York, you know what I'm saying? And Elliot Ness from Philadelphia. A conversation that continue on to Cosmic Kev, another Philadelphia icon. Shout out to Kev. And something that, you know, I want to speak on too, because Kev made the statement to say that before Beans went to Roc-A-Fella, nobody was checking on Philly. Now, I know Cosmic Kev is a hip-hop head. I ain't going to sit here and act like I know more hip-hop than him. You know what I'm saying? But I just believe that statement to be untrue, false. You know what I'm saying? If we do the timeline, right? And at the time where Beans was even going to Roc-A-Fella, remember, this is a time where we spoke about this before. Nobody knew what Beans looked like. We just know him by the songs, the voice. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have no video or nothing like that. It was around the same time where Philly's Most Wanted was already bubbling. You know what I'm saying? They was already doing their thing. You had Ram Squad already still doing their thing. You had Major Figures already still doing their thing, along with a host of other people that came before them. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, I'm biased. Because, you know, Philadelphia, even outside of Philly, we known as the land of the spitters. That just didn't happen overnight. That's been what we've been known for. You know what I mean? The land of the spitters. You know what I mean? From the roots, if you go even further beyond before that, you know what I'm saying? So to say that before Jay grabbed Beans, nobody was checking for Philly, I believe that was false. Now, to touch on what Ness was saying, because we're gonna break it down in the whole episode, we're gonna talk back and forth. To touch on what Ness was saying, I believe he do have a point that New York artists don't want us to look like we bigger than them. And I'm gonna go to the conversation where Beans was on the show with Nori on Drink Champs, and remember the rumor was it was gonna be Beans and Nori on the verses, and you know what I mean, it was, if you ever saw like them joints and everybody in the comments like, yo, Nori got this track, that track, this track, and I'm thinking in my head like he do, but you know who Beans is? Like, if you, because we seen from the verses with the Locks and Cam and them, the Locks and Dipset, not just Cam, the Locks and Dipset, they was doing mixtape shit. If you put mixtape shit in that, ain't nobody fucking with Beans. Beans got the most classical mixtapes ever. So if you do mixtape shit, I don't think Nori fucking with him. But because of who Nori is, the cachet that he got, the New York standing that he has, the audience feel like, yeah, he can't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? I know you see you didn't click on the clip, you ain't watch it, but I know you did see the Bag Few clip. when Ness said that. What did you think about that?
The whole, what were you saying
about Philadelphia, New York not letting Philadelphia outshine them, like we the little brother to them?
I mean, we kind of got, well, New York wants to be number one with anybody.
Yeah, they feel like they Mecca.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So because a lot of people from other parts of the country, now when you talk to people, growing up and all that stuff like that, and family members I got in different parts of the country, feel like East Coast people do have like an East Coast have an elitist attitude. But really, when they say East Coast, they're really talking about like New York, Philly, and Jersey. Mm-hmm. When people say East Coast, that's basically who you talking about.
Right.
Most of them are talking about.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
When most people think of East Coast, they think of like New York, Philly, and then like Jersey.
No, that's all that they think about.
You see what I'm saying?
That's all that they think about. Because I mean, like, we can drive from here to Virginia, get there in no time, but once you start getting there, they like, oh, you down south. So they say East Coast, they only talking about like with the places you name.
You know what I mean? So what Ness was saying was in reference to what? Beans? It was something like,
it was in reference to just Beans being on Roc-A-Fella. He felt like, he said Beans, at that time, Beans was better than Jay. You know what I'm saying? Now we biased because we from Philly, right? So you're going to feel like that. He said Beans was better than Jay because, I go to the comments and people, Beans was never better than Jay. There was a period in time where Beans was...
Where Beans was considered better than Jay.
Yes, it was. So we cannot say that. I don't care from Philly, New York, Baltimore, Jersey, whatever. It was a period in time where Beans was that dude. He was looked at as being better than Jay. You know what I'm saying? So we can't just argue and say that never happened.
No, that happened.
Yeah, that happened. That was a fact.
It was for a brief because, we was there. A lot of y'all is too young. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all is too young. Y'all wasn't there. It was a time where he was considered to be better than Jay, and he was going to like, I guess like his career starting, and it'll actually get his career be bigger than Jay. Yes. But Jay kind of like, he just like caught his second win, and he stuck around, and then yeah. But it was a moment where people, I do remember that people saying that Beans is going to surpass Jay. Now I don't know if, because Jay does have like some crossover appeal to him. You know what I mean?
You don't think if Beans would have hit a certain level, he wouldn't have got that?
Like his aura.
Oh, aura. All right, I got what you're talking about now.
No, I mean, it can cross over to people. He can do different type of records. You know what I'm saying? With just about anybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like he kind of got that. And Beans was, to me, like, Beans was like, he's like a lyrical gorilla.
Yeah, he was.
You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. The town was there. Beans was one of the best dudes that come out around that time.
Now we made the episode where we put, was DMX ever bigger than Jay? We did the either or, right? Now, we know DMX is not a lyrical giant. You know what I'm saying? DMX was all just passion. You gonna feel my lyrics. This is real shit. To me, if Beans would have kept going, there's no way that you can't say that Beans wouldn't have been on no DMX level. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see that if Beans would have just got from his first album was a classic. Even though, like I said, some of them beats was dark, but at that time, that's what we wanted. That shit was like that. You know what I'm saying? As Beans went on, the shit, changed up. And we only sticking to the one person. It's other artists that was there that I think could have catapulted bigger than what Roc-A-Fella was. Shout out to Petey. Petey became one of my favorite rappers just because how he sounded. I was like, yo, he killing shit. You know what I'm saying? He had the voice, he had the appeal, and Petey was one of them people that I think they was trying to put in place when he did the joint with Neo. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to like move him into another atmosphere to expand his horizon. And you know what I mean? Listen, out of the whole group, like I told you off the mic, I thought Chris was going to be the next one, period. You know what I'm saying? But I know we sticking with Beans because Beans was the biggest in the group. And I think that shit did get deaded. You know what I'm saying? Bop. I'm gonna say that shit did get deaded by Jay because Jay probably seen that, yo, he could be the next guy. We already talked about, since we into it, you already talked about how Jay felt, I don't want to be looked at as a worker to Dame. Right? I'm a boss too. So if you got that mindset, I don't want to be looked at as second fiddle on my own label. That's your mindset already. So why wouldn't you take that same mindset to the competitiveness of you rapping? I don't want to be looked at as, you know what I'm saying, second fiddle on the label. I want to run shit. I want to be the biggest thing in New York, in the world. So he probably took that same mindset and used it, you know what I'm saying, on to what he did. You know what I mean? Shout out to him, chess move.
Well, all right, what he did. So what exactly did you think he did?
I think, all right. Remember, what was it, John? Well, Big Spender was a crazy song. Never got a video.
We're not talking about that one.
We talking about
Jay.
Period.
You talking about Jay?
But we talking about
trying to hold
period.
Beans back.
Oh, all right. Well, just Beans.
That's what you saying.
I'm just talking about the whole gang as a unit. But we can stick with Beans. You know what I'm saying? If we can say what he did, wasn't it? I'm trying to think. It wasn't. Oh, the fact that he jumped on every fucking song because he jumped on. What was the joint he jumped on with Beans? No, that wasn't the Beans song. I'm thinking about another Free song. If we stick with the interview of what they said, the rumor that they put out there, and these is New York dudes, Backview, shout out to them. They said that there weren't enough Beanie Sigel CDs pressed up for him to reach a certain number. That's what they said on the interview. You know what I'm saying? This is out of their mouth verbatim. It was only a certain amount of number of CDs printed up. Put together so that he will only reach a certain amount of number. He wasn't going to surpass that because we only gave you a certain amount. And you know what I'm saying? That's one thing. I mean, that's information we wasn't privy to. You know what I mean? And I'm just going to go off of that information because that's what they said. Allegedly. Allegedly, there weren't enough, you know what I mean, stuff printed up. The fact of Jay-Z putting out that he was going to retire. Remember, Jay jumped on Mace because Mace retired and came back, right? Then you did the same thing. When he retired, it was supposed to be the Beanie Sigel show. You know what I'm saying? It was supposed to be Beans taking over the reins and doing what he had to do. But for some odd reason, he jumped back into it. Maybe it could have been the love, maybe it could have been the passion. But he did that after you ridiculed somebody else for doing that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just feel like Jay meticulously moved around, you know what I mean, how he did. Because remember, the summer was supposed to be his. The summer is mine. All right, well, if the summertime is yours, then it was Beans used to drop his shit late. But then it became Rocktober. Where, this is when I dropped my shit, in October. It's like he moved this shit around, you know what I mean, played with the pieces to make sure that my name is always going to be, you know what I'm saying, always going to reign. Dear Summer, I thought Dear Summer is mine. That's what you said. You know what I mean? I'm taking summer back. So every summer you supposed to drop some shit for us. Then it went from Dear Summer to Beans dropping his shit late in the fourth quarters. Then it came Rocktober. Now I'm dropping my shit in Octobers. I think, you know what I'm saying, Jay being as smart as he is, he knew exactly what to do. Or somebody in his ear telling him like, yo, you need to drop your shit around this time and that time. You know what I'm saying? We just sticking with Sigel. Because if you go past Sigel, it's a gang of shit that we know that he did, you know what I'm saying, from that. If it be taking a lyric from, because that joint with Pharrell, that Spark said that was his. That was one of his joints. He made the verse and everything. They get credited for it. You know what I'm saying? The rumor, we gonna do the alleged rumor, how he took Chris' flow. Even though I feel like he switched the shit up and he started rapping like him. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like that, you do. If you don't, you don't. How he took his flow and started rapping like Chris. You know what I'm saying? How he always kind of big brothered everybody and gave you the look like I'm bigger than them. You know what I mean? So I think it, just, not even just with Jay, beyond that, but we can stick with that because that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. And I think New York walk around and they feel like that they superior to us.
I mean, you talk.
I think New York, even in the recent years, in the up and coming years, we could say that because we from here, we know the artists that's coming out here. I feel like we still are producing top notch artists. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the top notch artists that's coming out of New York. They had a drought, a crazy drought. You know what I'm saying? So when Scarlet came out, they was excited because that was somebody like, yo, we back. You know what I'm saying? They started claiming Griselda gang. Then they from Buffalo. Yeah, we back. New York is back. They was just looking for anybody to say, yo, we need somebody to take the crown over because we top-notch dudes. And during that time, oh no, shout out to Dave East, because Dave East was doing this shit too. You know what I'm saying? During that time in Philly, we've been giving, artists, producing artists. I think the thing about us is that the artists from Philly, they don't necessarily just tell you that it is not a Philadelphia stamp. Like Uzi don't run around saying he from Philly 100 times. You know what I'm saying? Armani White don't walk around saying he from Philly 100 times. And like they major big artists. Like Armani White going around. I remember I was telling somebody, yo, you know boy from Philly. Oh, I didn't even know he was from Philly. Yeah, it's people that we just don't yell it out that we from Philly. But New York artists, they yell it out. They tell you they from Europe. So you kind of know, oh, all right, that's such and such from such and such. Yeah.
Well, all right. So let's unpack all of that. Start by saying, as far as state property, to me, the person who had the most potential was Petey. To me, Petey could have been Pitbull right now. He could have went in a whole different direction. That's
crazy. That's a big spot.
Kind of like how Pitbull went in a whole different direction with his music. And that's what really like blew him up and got him where he at as like one of the top artists in the world.
Right.
Petey could have went that same thing because he just got that. He got the total package of. I mean, he's a likable person, his character, and then he can rap. Yeah. And he's one of the type of people, he can rap over anything. on any type of song.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Like he could have went the Pitbull route. You know what I mean? If he went the Pitbull route and just started doing Jones with, he went with pop artists. You know what I mean? Because after the Neo joint, he could have did other. You know what I mean? With more artists like that.
True.
He could have jumped on some joint with some pop artists. To me, he could be like Pitbull. He could be one of them Pitbull Daddy Yankee type of dudes.
Damn. Yeah, that's
he could have been on like that level.
Right.
You know what I mean? I do understand when people feel like I do understand both sides of it. I understand when some people feel like Jay kind of like, it's like, I'm giving you the hand up, but then I'm taking it away. Then I'm giving you the hand up, but I'm kind of not. It's like I'm in, but I'm not.
Right.
I understand when people say that, but I also understand when Jay say, well, I heated up the rock already. You know what I mean? When he say, people want you to cook, clean, and cook up the dish for them. All of that type of stuff. Because, all right, I did. Now, I mean, we signed y'all, but it's up to y'all to get a hit. You know what I'm saying? It's up to y'all to make hits. If that's the direction that's the level, whatever level that you want to go on. You might just want to be a street dude. Know what I mean? Now you could be a dope street dude. The same thing how May say Diddy told him. Now you could just be a dope street dude and rap like that, or you could switch it up and you become a superstar. You know what I mean? You see the direction Mace went in.
Right.
It's up to that artist of what you want to do. You know what I mean? Now, if you want to, because this is my thing. I can't, if I sign you, I signed you being who you are, and if you want to switch it up, that's on you. I cannot, like, you gotta want that level. You gotta want to do something different. If you comfortable, if you in your comfort zone and that's the music you making, I can't. Can you blame Jay if none of them artists got bigger? Know what I mean? Because people that wanted it did. Because Kanye came and he did his thing.
True. But we've seen
But
other artists.
Kanye don't feel. Hold on. Kanye don't. But Kanye is different like that. He's from Chicago, no doubt. Now I mean, Kanye is from the hood, but he don't necessarily rap about street shit and none of that. Even though he grew up like that, he grew up in the hood. He don't rap like that though. So that appeals to more people, and then so it just took him further. The music he made just took him further. I can't make you want to write a hit or do a record that you might not want to do. You see what I'm saying? Now, if Jay understands that in order for me to grow, I got to do records. I got to do records with some R&B people. I got to do some different type of records that's going to get me to the next level. I can't just be an ill street dude. I mean, you can do that, but that's not necessarily going to make you a superstar. So if you got a bunch, now I mean, if you sign people and then they may not want to, for whatever reason, they may not come with a hit record, or they can't because is it Freeway that said the line or something like that? Like, yo, I'm tired of Dame yelling, y'all niggas got to get a hit. You know what I mean? They had a few hits, but because Young Guns had Can't Stop, Won't Stop, that was a decent record.
No Better Love.
No Better Love is still is a Philly classic, but is it like a hit record? You know what I'm saying? Or do you have hit records, or did y'all go out there and expand the conquer more land? Meaning, like, some of y'all should have been out there trying to push the dude to get on some like verses on some R&B records and all this different that with different artists, that the things that expand you. You know what I mean? Then they did have a look, because some of them had hits with Freeway was on a Mariah Carey joint, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, how can I explain it? If that's not the direction you want to go in, you can't say, well, Jay made sure the person wasn't bigger than them. No, because Kanye came and did his goddamn thing. Kanye's a Roc-A-Fella artist.
Yeah, but you don't think Jay hopping on 2 albums with him is kind of me big broing you and shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, was that did Kanye need the Watch the Throne albums? Or was that me seeing the success that you doing and you bubbling up, you getting bigger, so let me hop on this with you so I can still big bro you and shit? You know what I'm saying?
Well, it depends. It depends on if it depends on how Kanye look at it. Look at it as, these are the people that gave me my opportunity, right?
Okay. Because
these are the people that, for one, before me being an artist, these are the people that started regularly paying me for beats, right? Mm-hmm. So if these are people that gave me the opportunity, does it matter? Then I'm still getting what I want. I'm saying I am still getting what I want. I'm still one of the biggest artists in the world. I'm one of the biggest artists in the world. You can't deny that. So it doesn't matter whatever Jay was trying to do, trying to big bro him. And at the end of the day, I am your big bro. So I'm trying to big bro you, but I am your big bro at the end of the damn day. So what is it, a fucking lie? I'm trying to big bro you and I'm not your big bro? So some people gonna want different levels, you know what I'm saying?
Do you believe that, you know what I'm saying, you can manufacture a motherfucking superstar?
Yes.
To the example, like what he was saying, or even though, shout out to Sexy Red, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say she manufactured, but those are examples that he gave. You know what I'm saying? To say that we've seen her manufactured to become this superstar, and then, you know what I mean?
It's not necessarily manufacture, you might get with somebody who knows exactly what to do with you. Who knows exactly what to do with you. See, some people don't understand. The masses don't give a damn about lyrical miracle, and you can super rap your goddamn way. You can rap from now to the sun burn out. The average everyday person that listens to music do not care about that. We care about that. The problem is when you have a lot of rappers that actually care about, you know, bars and all this and that, they don't understand that the rest of the world don't give a fuck about that. We do. Know what I mean? But this many people do. But this many people don't. They don't care. That's why pop music is the biggest form of music. Know why? It's popular. Popular amongst everybody. You see what I'm saying? Mm. It's songs from artists that you don't even goddamn, that you may not even listen to, but you know the song. You never bought their music in your life, but you know the goddamn song. It's like it's Pitbull songs I know. I don't listen. I never bought his music.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
See the issue is, yo, bottom line is this is a business. People have to go. Now, I mean, once you get into the music, when you want a deal, this is the thing people want. People want everything. They kick in it too. I want people to care about the fact that I care about really making some music and trying to be more what you feel like is more lyrical. You want people to give a fuck about what you give a fuck about. I mean, I give a goddamn. Know what I mean? I may run this record company. Records gotta sell. So if your ass want to goddamn rhyme 1,000 goddamn words on a fucking page, I mean, I give a fuck if it's not gonna sell. You want me to be invested in some shit that you're invested in. The bottom line is, this is a record company. We need to sell records. Bottom line, you want me to care about the shit that you care about. But the shit that you care about is not going to sell to as many people as something that's just simple and catchy. People got to understand the business they trying to get in. Everybody want a deal, then get mad at the label. The label don't give a fuck about you. Lyrical, miracle, spiritual, biology, we kings and queens in Africa and all. Okay. Motherfucker, this record company been around for 100 years, bro. If this shit want to stick around, if don't nobody out there care about that shit, why should we care about it? You got people that work at a record company that you want somebody to put their job on the line for you so you can rap 1,000,000 miles a minute and don't nobody give a damn. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? So something that you like something, it's like, I understand what some people say. People call it talent. No, it's talent to you. It's talent to you. The record company may see talent as giving you something that everybody's gonna like. So that person may not be, as far as the barbershop is concerned, that person may not be a talented enough artist. To the record company, they may be talented because everything that they say people goddamn care about, nobody care about shit that you talking about. You trying to make every goddamn word rhyme and everybody, okay. Nobody's buying that shit. You couldn't sell out a show at a storefront church. So I don't give a fuck. I'm the CEO of this record. I mean, I am the CEO of Raping You Records. I don't give a fuck that you can rap to now to the sun burn out. Who gives a fuck? Because you ain't going to sell out no goddamn show. You ain't going to, you know what I mean? You're not going to do no goddamn 100 million goddamn streams. You're not going to do nothing to make us no money. So we don't care. The problem is the barbershop wants everybody to care about the shit that we care about. No, business, they were out making money. What's going to make us money? And when you go for a record deal, that's what you understand that you're entering. You have to understand that. For y'all artists out there that want a record deal, okay, we're not just giving that shit to you out the kindness of our goddamn heart. This is business. You're getting something, and we have to also get something. You're getting your opportunity, and we are hopefully getting somebody that can make us some money. I'm not signing y'all goddamn million bar spitting asses and then don't nobody give a fuck about y'all, and I'm taking a loss. People got to understand business that they're getting into. I understand a lot of artists don't understand that because they are artistic. They're not thinking about the business part. When you want a deal from somebody, you want somebody to pay you and don't even know if you could sell a goddamn record yet. Most people. Or the people not even gonna care about you after we done invested a few million into you. Who's to say people don't give a goddamn about y'all? At the end of the day, that fucking, dude, that goddamn, everybody trying to super rap. And like I said, this is, and also when you do music, some people just have to have an X factor about them. It's just had to be something about you. You can't, some people can rap their ass off, but you don't care. They don't have no star power to them. Some people just have an it factor to them. Some people don't. DMX just had an it factor to him. Mm-hmm. It didn't matter that he couldn't rap as good as Jay. But it was a point that he became bigger than Jay.
Right.
Even though he can't rap as good as him. You know what I mean? So some people just have an it factor to them. Everybody can't super duper rap. And most of the world don't give a goddamn. They don't care. They don't care. We want something catchy. Remember, your record deals to entertain people. The problem with a lot of people is when they get to entertainment. Also, this podcast thing, this is the biggest thing that people don't understand. A lot of, because this goes for this too. A lot of people, when they rap, and they do podcasts, whatever, they do it to entertain themselves. That's why they're struggling with it. That's why people get mad when they say, well, I signed a record deal, and then they told me I needed to make this type of record, because that type of record sells. So they're trying to go with whatever they think could sell, so they don't feel like they done threw money away on you, because that person who signed your ass might lose their goddamn job if you don't sell no damn records. People pie and do stuff to entertain themselves. That's why the goddamn conversation is always redundant as hell when you do podcasts. People are talking to entertain themselves. And not understanding how to entertain the people out there. When people rap, that's why people get mad. We need to make this type of record. Yeah, because more people listen to this particular type of record than the shit you're talking. You know what I mean? And we're not spending millions of dollars for you to sell this many records. I'm not investing millions of dollars in somebody to sell this many records. I need you guys to sell this many records. People do not understand getting this business. It's called the music business. It is called the music business. I realized that real quick. Just not even getting both feet in, just being around some people and talking to them. How people like, yo, I just can't sign somebody. I might lose my job if that person don't pop off. You know what I mean? So, because I never forget, it was a young lady that she had just got she had got hired by a record company, and she was looking for interns. I ended up not being an intern though, but the conversation I was having, this was years ago. This shit had to be 20 years ago. That, you know, her job is to find artists. But if she ain't good at it and people don't pop, you gonna lose your damn job. Ain't nobody trying to bank on you sitting around rapping a million miles a minute. Don't nobody give a fuck. Don't nobody give a fuck about it but you. Stay independent then. I want a record deal. Well, you gonna get a record deal, I need you to rap like that. I need you to give me some shit that Drake or Future would do. Well, I gotta do that. Because that's what's selling, that's what's popular. We make money here. Go bet on yourself. See, people don't want to bet on themselves though. I'm going to use your money. Well, you can't use my money spitting that shit, because don't nobody care about that shit. And that's coming from, and that's a bar, and I'm a barbershop nigga. And if I ran a record company, I wouldn't necessarily sign no fucking lyrical miracle ass nigga. I wouldn't necessarily just sign you just because I myself am a barbershop nigga. 'Cause I have to think about business. This record company got to grow and make money. I can't have a bunch of niggas that can fucking rap all goddamn day, but don't nobody give a fuck to hear no goddamn song from them. I don't fucking give a fuck how long you can freestyle. Who fucking cares? This the music business. You kept that shit on the block and in the barbershop. Niggas want to freestyle for fucking freestyles for 5 hours, but then get mad at an Ice Spice. But her shit is catchy. Ice Spice shit be in my head. Now I don't even listen to this shit on a daily basis. The shit is in my head. Just from walking around living life hearing this shit. It's more catchy. It is. More people gonna care about that than you rapping all day. I can freestyle forever. That's nice. You keep that shit. This a record company. You just sell records. I don't know why that's so hard for people to understand. People act like, yo, no, they want you. People want the record company to care about the shit that you care about. No, we're the record company. If you don't want that, go build your own goddamn record company and sign. And I guarantee if you build your own record company, you wouldn't sign a bunch of motherfuckers like you. You'll be out there trying to find the next goddamn Future or the next Drake or the next Lil Uzi, somebody that could become one of the biggest artists in the world. So I guarantee you, our lyrical miracle motherfuckers, if y'all ran your own record company, you will find out real quick, oh, these motherfucking doors ain't gonna be open very long if I sign a bunch of motherfuckers like me. I gotta go find a pop star. The successful motherfuckers knew that. You know what I'm saying? People that became successful know that shit. I just can't have a bunch of niggas everybody just trying to be barbarians. That shit don't sell. Everybody can't be barbarians. We ain't gonna make no money. We're not. You know what I'm saying? People and the people that understood that, the people that was super successful at the time today, look at Akon. Akon didn't go sign a bunch of lyrical miracle motherfuckers. Signed T-Pain, and then that shit took the hell off when he signed Lady Gaga. Do you see that nigga stressing? Yo, the music business this, the music business that. No, he made a gang of goddamn money because he signed people that become the biggest artists in the world. No, ain't everybody got. Dog, the lyrical miracle shit ain't never gonna sell. It kind of really never did.
Can't say never though. Because Kendrick a lyrical miracle in the motherfucker.
No, he made records, dog. The records he make, his biggest records are what? The record he had with Drake. Because I like a lot of his mixtape shit, but he's not super lyrical on the records that if you go out here and walk around and they say Kendrick, and you say Kendrick, but name a record that's not like us. A lot of people go on the first record, they probably gonna say it, the one he did with Drake. What's the other one he had? He had a couple joints. I'm forgetting the name of them, but he's not no suit. When he stopped being like a barbarian, when he first came out, he was on that barbarian shit. That's a lot of shit that I like from him.
He's still on that shit with his latest album.
You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, he is this new generation's like Nas, version of Nas.
True. But some people would agree with you that Nas don't sell like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but and then a lot of people going, it's just like niggas just, fam, ain't nobody really never gonna care about that shit like that, and it's just what it is. You know what I mean? The masses never gonna care about you being some fucking super duper rapper like that. It's not. You know what I mean? It's just not. You're never gonna be. When is the? Well, okay, you got the new generation of. How the hell can I say this? Even if you have to have some type of star power with it. Because at the end of the day, it's the music business, man. Some people just want to be able to rap. I can rap good and that's it. You can rap good to you. But everybody don't give a damn. People don't care. The masses ain't never going to give a damn. The masses ain't really never going to give a damn. So it's never going to always just be about talent. It's just not, man. Some people just like, they just, yeah, some people.
You can't say it's not going to be about talent. This is
No, just about talent. And I said, listen to what I'm saying. It's never going to just about talent. You got to look at a person and see if that person might have somewhere, all right, they ain't the best rapper in the world. They're a likable person. You get them with the right person, they can turn that person into a superstar. Somebody else can rap, somebody else can write they songs for them. But if you feel like that's something you can work with, it's always going to be people like that. Everything just going to be 100% you. I can just rap good. So, you think you can rap good. We can't give your fucking music away because don't nobody care about it. Hmm. So what good does that do a record company? Where the goal is to sell records to make money. Understand, people just understand the business part of that. Yes, you can, man, yeah, because, and then I understand the music business has to adapt to the times. If social media has turned people into, gave them notoriety, and internet gave the people somebody notoriety, okay, we might go with that because you might have a greater chance of some people already having some type of little fan base of notoriety. The business is just adapting to the times. So, yeah, people think, man, listen, if you just worry about bars and all that, your ass gonna get left behind. Know what I mean? Go on and get a career and pick a goddamn job then. You understand how the game is played. You know what I mean? The music business is just adapting to the times. Like I said, and then you know what I mean? Go get your own then. Start your own.
Yeah, but don't they dictate the times though? Sometimes you got to be experimental. You want to catch the wave before the wave is already out. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, the industry changes.
Who?
Huh?
Who want to catch the wave before it's already out?
If you the fucking music owner, you the business owner.
No.
What you mean no?
No, everybody.
Before
don't think
it wasn't
like that.
such thing as trap. I mean not trap. I'm sorry. Fucking damn. Why can't I think of the genre of the joint? The shit we talk about all the time. Shit that the young boys is doing now. Drill. Thank you. Before you know what I'm saying that, like somebody had to understand. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna start something with this. You always have to. The industry don't stay the same constantly, so it has to be somebody that has to be experimental, you know what I'm saying? And push the envelope. That's all we always gonna have that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. You do that. And when you sign a motherfucker that don't pop, you fire.
That's always the option though. You know what I mean? Like even if
it's up for you to take
you don't even know if they gonna pop.
You know what I mean? So it's up for you to take the risk. Like I said.
Right.
Like I said, the business is going to adapt to the time. They're going to try to make what they feel like is an analytical decision. If this person is already on social media and they put a song out and the song is already doing well and it's already streaming, they're going to snatch that artist up. They feel like they have a greater chance of success with that artist than somebody that may not be doing anything or may not be doing a form of music that isn't what's called popular right now. I can't get mad at the music business for making business decisions. Yeah, some people gonna come around and be innovative and try to change. It might work for you, might not. It might work and it might not. Some people taking a chance, but some people can. Ice Spice that came out, and she made a couple songs and she became popular. Yeah, people gonna jump on that, and somebody's gonna give her a record deal. Because she showed the popularity and the notoriety in the song, and the songs started becoming popular. Shit, people want to jump on that. The business is going to jump on that. They making a business decision that this person already seems to have a fan base and already getting some numbers. So analytically, that might be a safer bet for us. So what else we talking about, man? We went on forever with that shit. You know what I mean?
you was going on. Yeah, my thing is that even if that be true, we was talking about the New York trying to suppress Philadelphia artists. Then you already had these artists.
We got that. What you talking about back then or now? You can't do it now because we have the internet. We don't need to go up there. People don't need to go up there be on radio. People don't need to know somebody from New York. to get something accomplished anymore. This is not back in the day.
I still think it still can happen. Even if it's back in the day or not, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? They got a better chance of not needing. So I remember back when you needed a connection, you don't need it so much now. But I don't even understand the form of question. They talking about as far as back in the day?
They was talking about then.
Yeah. I'm not too worried about that. It's now. You know what I mean? How much am I gonna worry about back then? I can't talk about back then too much. So it happened. But I think that you had people, because then at the same time, Dipset came and just used the resources and just did their thing.
They did.
It's the same Roc-A-Fella, right? So if he come, and then as soon as Cam comes, he come out with Old Boy,
but Cam
he come out with a hit record.
Cam even told you in the interviews, when Jay tried to hop on Old Boy, he deleted the verse.
What the fuck they got to do with anything?
Because we was talking about how he was suppressing artists.
That's
what we was talking about. We was talking about how Jay was suppressing artists from Philadelphia.
What they got to do with it? What they got to do
you
with
just said when Dipset went over there, yeah. Because he's, you know what I mean? I'm not going to let you big bro me. Yeah, so when he went over there, now that my song is bubbling, now you want to hop on my shit. So no, delete the verse. You know what I'm saying? No.
Yeah, but Cam already had a career before Roc-A-Fella.
You're right, he did.
So I can understand him feeling that way. He already had a career. Cam was already Cam before Roc-A-Fella.
He was.
So I can understand that move. We talking about state property niggas from Philly. That's where they got their start from. They got their start from Roc-A-Fella.
Yeah, but you can't act like Beans ain't build himself into something.
He did.
Even when he was
there,
though.
We didn't say he didn't. You all over the place, dog. What exactly is the point that you're trying to prove? I don't even understand the whole point of this at this point. What's the point?
Well, we was talking about how New York tries to suppress Philadelphia artists. And how, you know what I'm saying, Cosmic Kev said that before Jay signed Beans, wasn't nobody fucking with Philly. Wasn't nobody looking at Philly's direction.
People were looking at Philly's direction because people had deals on the table, though. Like you said, Philly's Most Wanted had deals on the table. Major figures. Like I said, what's my man's name? Tracy Lee was from Philly, got a deal. Didn't Ram Squad have a deal around about that time?
Yeah.
So I don't know if he got some inside information that I don't know, but I'm just talking from the public standpoint. How is he suppressing artists? We suppressing y'all, but we just gave all y'all deals. Roc-A-Fella goddamn turned into a goddamn Philly goddamn label. So how we suppressing y'all when we basically y'all came and just made fucking this shit was basically goddamn Philly. We turned Roc-A-Fella was fucking Philly goddamn label. So, you know what I mean? You had Jay and Bleek, which was Brooklyn. Then the rest was like Philly niggas before like Kanye came. Kanye ain't like Cam. It was Philly niggas. So I'm suppressing y'all, but I just gave y'all a whole fucking shit, a whole joint. Like, I don't get it. You know what I mean? I don't get that part of it. But anyway, what else we talking
about? That was just all I wanted to talk about. You said you had something you want to say.
No, man. Didn't you want to say something about hip hop or something like that? You know what I mean? I don't get it. Yeah. So the whole Philly New York suppressing Philly. How? How at the end of the day? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Build your own. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, that's one thing I think
part.
that we lack. We didn't build our own. Everybody went across the bridge because there was a million fucking labels over there. So it wasn't, you know what I mean, build our own. It was run over there and try to, you know what I mean, get a deal.
Exactly. So can we blame them for needing them? Is that our fault or their fault that we needed them? Is that them or on us? So yeah, so that right there is like, I just feel like the opportunity was there. To me, the opportunity was there for the people that might have wanted to. You know what I mean? If you had it in you, or you might have put the work in, or wanted to go that direction where, yo, I want to make a hit record. You know what I mean? I want a record that I feel like is gonna be a hit. Or did you just want to make a bunch of street shit? Depends on, I mean, I don't know what their thought process was.
Yeah, but we talking about back then. Back then, that's all it was street shit.
No, it wasn't. What are you talking about?
Back then, it wasn't. The majority of the shit wasn't street shit. Back then, the motto was keep it real. That was the motto. Keep it real. You know what I'm saying? That's what we was talking about. Now we on some other type shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This shit was introduced and it changed. Yes, but at that time, that's what it was. The motherfuckers was keeping it real. You know what I mean? Maybe keeping it real wasn't the thing that they needed to do, but hip hop ain't been around fucking a million years for us to have the understanding and know which way to caveat, which way to pivot into. It was do what you know. And that's what they did. They did what they knew. They knew how to be street dudes. They knew how to rap, you know what I'm saying? And they did that. You know what I mean? The conversation on that was that I ain't even gonna say that they try to make the conversation about a Jay-Z thing. Maybe you could say I did that because there was other artists that went to other labels that reached levels of success that maybe they should have had. I mean, Eve reached levels of success on Rough Riders, you know what I'm saying? And maybe, you know what I'm saying, she probably surpassed Beans. Cassie reached levels on, you know what I mean, with Swiss, where he probably surpassed Petey. You know what I'm saying? So it was just how it was. You know what I mean? To me, it didn't look as though Jay-Z had the interest, their interest best at heart. At that time, it was, if you the top guy and you bring in a new guy, I'm doing features with you in this. He waited until motherfuckers got hot and then did that shit. Is he right or wrong for that? That's up for you to decide. But that was his, you know what I mean, process. That's what he did. It ain't like, yo, I'm gonna jump on this joint with you. We gonna blow you up. No, you hot. All right, you got some hot shit. Now I'm gonna jump on that drink now that it's hot. That's what it was. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at them for taking the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I never looked at Jay-Z as a businessman on that end. He was a hell of a rapper. That's what I looked at him at. He was a hell of a rapper. Businessman, I never thought he was that. Because shit, I thought Bad Boy was putting out better material than fucking Roc-A-Fella was. Roc-A-Fella had one artist. Damn near everybody that went to Bad Boy was going gold or platinum. So, you know what I'm saying? The fucking level of businessship, the level of understanding that Puff had was better than me than what fucking Jay had. You know what I'm saying? But people, we herald Jay as the God, and Jay can't do no wrong, and they fucked up because they was over there with him. That's how we look at it. Because they was with Jay, they didn't take advantage of the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? When other people who was in other situations I'm not going to say catered to better, the opportunities were brought to them, that they were put on the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? From my point of view. That's just how I feel about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was never no Jay-Z is the greatest businessman in the world. I questioned this shit when he became the Def Jam president. What did he do to deserve that spot? You know what I'm saying? So that's how I felt with that label in perspective. Because like you said, that was the Philadelphia label at that point. Damn near everybody named mom was running up there from Philly. You know what I mean? O, Sparks, Free, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people I felt like should have had a bigger platform than what they did by being on one of the biggest labels. They didn't get that shit until it was like you always said about you know what I mean, about people. Is fuck you till you need me. When you necessary, we all gonna go to Hot 97. I'm gonna be there, and then we gonna do it like this. Then when that shit was, the motherfuckers even said they went on tour with Dad. We went on tour with a mixtape joint, and that was the first time certain motherfuckers met each other. Some radio shit. So you know what I'm saying? Did they take advantage of the opportunity? If you ask me, I agree with you. Hell no. Because I ain't gonna front. If I was them, I'd have been doing mixtapes left and right with the Roc-A-Fella imprint on that shit. I mean, I'd have had a million motherfucking mixtapes. Somebody would have heard my shit if these motherfuckers want. If I don't got the opportunity to put an album out, that's on them. I'd have had a million mixtapes with the Roc-A-Fella imprint on the motherfucker. That's what I would have did. You know what I'm saying? But I just felt like Eve was in a better position. Cass was in a better position. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you can even say Miss J. Miss J was, she was doing shit with like Pastor Troy and shit when Pastor Troy was like one of the biggest artists. You know what I mean? Timberland that was taking care of her. They shit was just because Roc-A-Fella was what it was. We don't do collabs with certain artists. We only collab with each other. So then that means that, damn, Free, you can't do a drink with Kiss. You know what I'm saying? Until now that you ain't on the label no more. Damn, Beans, you can't do a drink with DMX. Damn, you can't, because this is what the label do. Jay don't need that shit. And Jay don't, this is the thing about it. That you know what I mean, you ain't think about, because that was Dame shit. We don't need to do other shit with everybody. We got everything in-house. But Jay doing shit with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? He got a drink with DMX. He over here doing Jones with fucking Ja. But our shit in-house. But he get to rock out and do what he want to do. Not to say that was Dame mentality, but that's just how the shit was. That's how the shit looked to me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit was self-inflicted. I give you that. You right. A lot of that shit because of how we act, the mentality that we got, the way that we carry ourselves, we wasn't going to be put on no fucking main screen anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because of what we was doing. But, you know what I mean? A lot of that shit, I'm not going to say a lot of that shit. Some of that shit, I do blame the fact that there wasn't nothing for me to stand on, for me to even look and propel my career into this, for me not to be this. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, what was the setup? You took a bunch of street motherfuckers and expected us to have business minds. And then got mad at us that we didn't have business minds. We street motherfuckers. If you, like you said before, I know who I got. So if you know what I got, and you just always yelling, get a hit. Well, I'm doing this street shit. This is what you got me for. This is what I do. You can't just all of a sudden expect me to change and become somebody else because you saw the anomaly of Jay-Z do it. You know what I'm saying? The 1% of the Kanye Wests do it. We got a handful of motherfuckers that did it and a whole group of motherfuckers that we put in the garbage pail over here that never did it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that, let me say it. Maybe it's the phrasing that I use, suppress. Suppress is wrong. You know what I'm saying? You're right. They didn't suppress us. We suppressed ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I agree with you 100% in that shit. A lot of other artists had a better setup than us. You know what I'm saying? Like the way 50 ran his label, or the way 50 ran G Unit, is no, you can't tell me that fucking Roc-A-Fella couldn't have been ran like that. Yo, I'm going to do this song with y'all. We going to do this with y'all. And I'm going to help y'all. Then we going to come together and do the compilation album. Then y'all going to be set up for round 2. It wasn't nothing set in place for them to say this is what we doing. It was just, y'all here, y'all rappers. When we need y'all to rap, y'all fucking rap. They damn near had them on that Cadillac Top Black Child shit. Y'all here until we push the button and we need y'all. Guess what? I'm going to beef with, I'm battling Nas now. All y'all rally up. We going to the fucking radio station because I'm battling Nas. Y'all stay on this shit all day. If anything, them motherfuckers kept Roc-A-Fella name relevant. You know what I'm saying? All that shit that they was going through with Nas, with the locks, they kept Roc-A-Fella name relevant. And I'm gonna say like that to us, to the street niggas. Cause you know what I mean? Jay was doing other shit. You know what I mean? You doing your tracks with Beyonce and Pharrell and shit that, you know what I'm saying, was probably, they kept Roc-A-Fella high until the doors closed. Roc-A-Fella had one good, no, I'm not gonna say one. Kanye, they had 2 good artists. A whole gang of motherfuckers, 2 good artists. So they felt damn near everybody if you put it like that. You know what I'm saying? They felt everybody.
So you feel as though Roc-A-Fella
benefited the most from Philadelphia artists.
Was not the great label that everybody feel like they is. People just feel like Jay is just the number one dude, so he was Roc-A-Fella. So Roc-A-Fella is one of the greatest labels, but
yeah, Roc-A-Fella was the Chicago Bulls. When Jordan left, you don't talk about them no more. Fuck they did since MJ left. They was Chicago Bulls. That's the fact about it. That's what I'm saying. Maybe we was wrong in the fact of running there because Jay the biggest artist, and we, like you said, a lot of people don't have the business mind. We don't, but we know, yo, he the biggest dude. They the biggest label, but then you run there thinking that they got a blueprint for you in place to say this is what we gonna do, this is what we going. Yeah, none of that. Dame had shit in place for what he wanted to do. Remember all that shit? It was supposed to be state property cartoons and shit like that, and the shoes, and he had shit in place for what he wanted to do and make $1. But then it was like, what y'all gonna do on top of that? Yeah, I got y'all in the movie. It should have been other shit. You know what I'm saying? But they just didn't have a mindset about it. A lot of them didn't. You know what I'm saying?
And then you also have to factor in that niggas was in and out of jail.
True. Niggas was niggas.
Because he can't get nothing done if every time you look up a nigga booked.
Right. No, you absolutely right about that. Niggas was niggas. That's the shit that fucked us up.
Like you about to cry.
I know. Yeah. Niggas was niggas. We was horrible in that. That's one thing I wish we would outlive. The fucking the fucking just the outlook how it is of being a Philadelphia artist. I think it's gonna be a long time before we outlive that or not looked at as that. You know what I'm saying? Because Uzi is a Philadelphia artist, but every time you hear that shit, like, yo, he from Philly. What part of Philly he from? Like, people don't believe that he from Philly because he don't got the Philly uniform and shit. Because he don't walk around like us and act like us. Because
he's stuck on street shit. No, he actually do. No, he actually acts like a person. It's all different type of people from Philly. You talking about traditional as rap. You need to be talking about, you be strictly on some street shit.
Right.
No, it's a lot of goddamn people that's walking around here like Uzi. That look like him, that dress like him, and all that. We just doing now that in music. In music, we have to be super goddamn tough. You know what I mean? Drug this street shit will shoot you till you catch you on fire.
Right.
So you know what I mean?
Right.
That's right. That is the mentality. Where it's going to take somebody to be different to kind of come and kind of break that.
Let me ask you this question. At this point right now, do you even think that it's profitable to try to be a startup label in Philadelphia? You think that like that's the business that's a profitable business model?
It depends on your mentality and the artist that you are going to sign. You know what I mean? Do you have a mentality to sign? Do you have a Diddy mentality? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you have a mentality of TDE, Top Dog?
Right. Yeah.
Do you have a mentality to get a well-rounded roster? Are you gonna have a bunch of niggas that all just sound the same on the same type time?
Right.
So yeah, it can happen. It can happen. It depends on the artist that you signing. Because a label don't mean that you got to sign for one. A label don't mean that you just got to sign hip hop artists.
You're right.
It's a label.
No, you're right.
You can go sign a pop artist. You can sign an R&B artist. Yeah. You can go sign a damn rock band.
Yeah, you right about that.
We do not have to be stuck in a box. I do not have to get a damn label and go sign 5 rappers and they all sound exactly the same. Don't have to. Yeah, because they don't even all have to be hip hop.
You're right.
They don't all have to even be hip hop. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, or like you said, you can take the Diddy business model of where I'm not going to sign 1 million people. I sign the few people. Right. That way you can focus on the few people you have.
Right.
Or you can take the Master P. It's 1 million motherfuckers over here.
Yeah.
We putting shit out every month.
But the times is different. I don't think that's feasible now. Remember the times was different. At the time when P was doing that?
No, you had some people trying to sign people because
1 million motherfuckers like what P was doing?
Because you had like Gucci Man that was signing. You look up, everybody signing Gucci Man. I'm like, damn, many people he signing. That's a lot of how do you concentrate on each person when you signing so many people?
I mean, you right, because Yo Gotti concentrates on that too. Yo Gotti, right? You right. Yeah.
Where it's like, damn, you down with that team too? Like, y'all, it's a lot of dudes.
Yeah.
So how do you concentrate on getting this? You know what I'm saying? When it's so many of them,
right?
How can you give everybody, you know, the time that they may need? Because like I said, some people may need more attention than another person. Another person can just take the resources and they off running.
Is that you just playing the law of averages? Like, if I sign 10, one motherfucker got to blow?
It depends on your mentality. Know what I mean? That might be some people's mentality. Or you might be a person that say, well, I'm only going to sign 4 or 5 artists and that's it. Because you got some successful people that barely signing by, because you got people that, like I said.
That was a Murder Inc. route.
You got No Limit, but then you also got So Def.
Right.
You probably count on 2 hands of my people that was on So Def.
Right.
That you can remember, you know what I'm saying? But JD, one of the most successful people.
Right.
It was a very successful label. They ain't had that many people. They like Jagged Edge, Bow Wow, Brat. JD came out with some stuff.
Yeah.
You signed a couple other people that I can't remember what the name was. What's my man name? Was it Jaquan? Was he on So Def?
Jaquan was also.
Not Kiss Son. Jaquan from back in the day from St. Louis.
I know.
Was he on So Def? I can't remember if he was on So Def or not. I can't remember. But yeah, it depends on what your mentality is. You know what I mean? So we'll see, but yeah, man.
Yeah, he was. You're right.
So yeah, I listened to that joint the other day. That hood hop joint is still
It's
crazy.
a neighborhood hood hop. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that joint is still crazy. You know what I'm saying? That joint. No. I don't think that joint was on the top 50 beats. That was one of the best beats in hip hop to me. That joint was dope. Still dope to this day. Yeah, but as far as to me, I mean, at the same time, I get
You
it.
say you fucking with that joint. That tipsy shit was crazy too. 1, here comes the B to the 3 to the 4.
Yeah, but hood hop
He had
was
a
more.
lot of shit.
Yeah, but hood hop was
Damn,
more.
he had a
about
lot of shit. Yeah. Jaquan had some good shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to everybody I know from St. Louis. Yeah, but I can't. And at the same time, I understand what people say, but if I'm Jay, I have my own career, too. I have my own career.
You're right.
I can't. The reason why this shit is hot is because I am one of the biggest artists.
Fuck it, we in there. Let's go deep. I'm gonna ask you another question because we in there. I don't mean to cut you off, but we in this shit, right? Why? What was the purpose of Jay showing up to Bean's fucking trial just to be like, no, I don't want no responsibility for this motherfucker? I mean, what was like? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was the whole purpose of that? Like, you here, but then you like, no, we out. Like, what was the reason of that? To show the support? To show the fake? I don't even gonna say fake, because this is what I don't want to do. I don't want to come into the. That's why I'm glad you here, because you ain't gonna let it happen. I don't want to fucking always be like, you should have did this for them, and you should have did that. You should have did this when they grown ass men. You know what I'm saying? But like, what was the reason of this shit? Because I do believe that when that conversation come up, that's what I felt for a long time. That Jay just didn't want, and not just Philly artists, Jay didn't want other artists to outshine him. Even when Kanye popped up. Because remember, he didn't want Kanye to be a rapper. He told that nigga stick to beats. Jay didn't want nobody to outshine him. That's why when you say that shit about him and Dame, I was like, yo, you right, because I always thought something like that.
I just think that with the Kanye thing, then I'm gonna get back with the bass thing. With the Kanye thing, I think that they did not understand that everybody do not have to be the same.
True.
And you just unfamiliar.
Right. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? You are not a street dude. So what you talking about?
Right.
I'm worried about how the perception of this label gonna be, but no, when you gotta understand that this is a label. The label has to be successful. Everybody, just like your family, everybody in your family is not the same. There's some street people in your family. There's some people that get up and go to church and do the right thing. And everybody's different. Mm-hmm. When that becomes that's just unfamiliar. That's why everybody always be like, well, Lil Uzi from Philly, but you know, he don't act like us. No, it's plenty of people who act like that in Philly. It's just unfamiliar to you because you just think everything is street. A lot of people think like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? A lot of people just think like that. So I guess when Kanye came around, he just unfamiliar. He's not. If everybody on Roc-A-Fella is considered rapping the way they rap the street, he raps about everything in real life, and he doesn't rap about street shit. So it may have just been unfamiliar. You know what I'm saying? To where I can't put him out. Why not?
Right.
Why not?
You right.
You know what I mean? Your label gotta grow. You gotta be well rounded.
Because that's
see success.
That's the image that everybody grabbed. You're right. I ain't think about that.
Yeah,
because it was all street niggas.
Yeah, because So you just unfamiliar. He's just unfamiliar. He don't rap. You know what I'm saying?
I give you that. Even to the point where you forgot.
And then back then around that time,
you forgot that Clue was a part of the group. Because Clue not a street nigga. Clue like went to college and shit like that. Because he's like not distance himself. He just didn't fit the model of Roc-A-Fella. You damn near forgot that Clue was with Rock.
You know what I mean? So, you know, with that, and then around about that time, that was like the time when he kind of like started all that. And then Kanye is a person who kind of like ushered that in that, no, I can be from the hood, but not rap about street shit and still get...
Right.
And still be accepted. Remember, that was in the early, you know what I'm saying? That was in the early. It's not now where a person can come out and, you know, I ride skateboards, but I rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because remember, that was back then, in the late 90s, when everybody looked at Pharrell as being weird. Because you riding skateboards and all that, and you wearing the clothes that the white boys be wearing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's all right to be different. That was back when people looked at you as different as, yo, he coming in here, but he don't, this motherfucker got the goddamn, he got the button up with the sweater over top like college professor. You know what I'm saying? Kanye coming through with the polo. Then he got the fucking, then he got the sports coat with the leather patches on the elbow. Talking about he rap. So to you probably looking like, no, we street dudes here, but he may not understood like, no, you gonna need that to grow. Like this label needs to grow.
Right.
Everybody can't be rapping about guns and drugs. It's just gonna be stagnant.
Right.
It's gonna be stagnant.
Right.
Cause remember when Kanye came with the college professor look. He had the sports coat with the leather patches on the elbow, and you probably looking like, yo, that's not what we do here. Not understanding that that's what you do need. You need a person that's you got to grow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to grow. But as far as the whole, I'm going to the trial and then saying, no, he can't be responsible for him. He might have been like, this nigga's wild, and he might fuck up shit that I'm trying to do. Now, to me, that's my man. I'd have probably took that risk and said, yeah, right. But I don't know behind the scenes what type of deals he had, or because who knows? Around that time, they could have been in talks with, not to try to make him seem like he's some type of snake or something like that. They could have been talking all that, giving Roc-A-Fella to you and leaving, because you don't know when that been in Jay's mind that, yo, this is about to be over. He may be the only person that doesn't even know that. I'm about to just tell him I don't even want to be with him. He may have all that stuff in the works already.
Right. You right.
You know what I'm saying? And you might say, man, he come out here, he wild. I can't be responsible for him. The people that I'm trying to do business with or do things with, they may look at him, he may do something and then they looking at me wrong, and that mess business up for me or what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? It could have been that. It could have been that, because I don't see no reason why I would go there and then be like, nah, I can't be responsible for him, unless you be like, this nigga gonna be he might fuck my shit up. He might be out here doing something. Right. He might be out here on camera punching somebody in the face. Goddamn, fucking getting into a shootout on surveillance camera or something, because he's that type of person. You know what I'm saying? He that type of person that he with the shits.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
And everybody looking at me like I'm fucking responsible for him. We can't do business with you. Look at the people that you running with.
Right.
Know what I mean? That shit scared business people, man.
Yeah, you're right. It do.
It do. It's scared. Know what I mean? That stuff scared business people. People that want to come spend money with you or do something with you, they want to know, well, have you ever been locked up, or do you know, or who your friends and all this and that? So it might have been that. Not to say that that's right.
Right.
Because me, I'd have probably took that chance, you know what I mean? But then at the same time, he might have been in a point in his career where it's like, Jay might be like, everything ain't all good. And what I got going on, if this get messed up, it might be over for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He might have been in that moment where it's been like, yo, the move I'm about to make, he might been this up, come along and do something crazy, and then everybody, and if people don't stop fucking with me or not stop investing money in me, it might be over for me. So I don't know the man business, his finances, his bank account, what was going on with him. We don't nobody know that but him.
Right.
He like, man, I can't take that risk of having him around and me being responsible. Say I'm gonna be responsible for him. You know what I mean? It could have been, yo, I'm about to bust this move. I'm about to break this whole shit up any damn way.
You know what's crazy?
Who knows?
That we never even questioned though, right? About that shit, because everybody talk about that situation. Why was Dame never asked about taking, you know what I mean, responsibility for fucking Beans, you know what I mean, whereabouts, and we never thought about that. I just, as you was talking, I'm just thinking.
Remember, when Beans was on house arrest, he lived with Dame.
Yeah. So why would Jay ask that question?
I don't know.
I'm just throwing it out there because I never thought about that until now. Like, why was Jay even ask that question? Like, that's weird though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Why was he ask that question?
Yeah, because remember, Dame was the one that was there like damn near every day he was in trial. Dame showed up every day. You know what I mean? When Jay and Beyonce came in, it was like a big thing in Philly. Jay and Beyonce in town because they going to go to the joints with Beans. It was a big thing. So he wasn't there every day. So why did the judge even take the time to ask him that time that he showed up? Why was he asked that question? I just thought about that in my life. Why you ask him? I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's wild.
Maybe it's because during that time, well, Beans was already traveling around with Dame, so Dame probably, because you in my house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You in my house rolling around me, so that's partly me being responsible, you know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe, and when he got called up on the stand, he got asked will he do the same? I don't know, because I never really heard damn nobody talk about that.
Right.
That is something new that I never even thought about. Maybe this said they asked him too. You know what I'm saying? You came down, you wanted to get on the stand and talk about, but damn, that's crazy. I ain't never think about that.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe just said, well, they are he's signed to that record label, so would you also be, responsible for him if we let him out or something like that, or roll around with you, or go travel around with you and things like of that nature, so he can go, might be to travel around and then different. Right. And he may just said, from what he said no. From what people saying, he said no. He said no, he can or whatever. So, damn. Yeah, like I said, the only thing that I could maybe think of is if he had deals and things in place and all this and that, and he might think, man, he go do something crazy, or he jump on somebody, or he go whoop somebody ass, or you know what I'm saying, or something like that, and it look crazy, then I'm responsible for it. That make me look bad. And that might mess up whatever deals I got going on, or whatever things I may have in place. And that may fall through. That's the only thing that I can maybe think of, the reason why he said no. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, but damn. like I said, I probably would have did it. Like I said, I'm not Jay in that moment. I don't know what was going on in his life. I don't know what was going on financially. I don't know what he might have had lined up. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, man.
So it's easy. It's kind of easy for people to say that. Why would have just did it? Well, you might have never been the number one nigga. Like
right.
Everything is this whole shit is based on my success. It's a trickle down effect. You know what I mean? The opportunities and everything that everybody have to go to this damn studio and put music out is based on my success.
Yeah.
Everything's a trickle down from me. So if my shit gets fucked up, it's a pyramid. Everything falls out of place. Everything falls. You might have been thinking like that. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean, because, like you always say, that shit do lack context because we don't really know. Because just to ask somebody, would you be responsible for their whereabouts?
Yeah,
what do you mean? Like, is he coming to my spot now?
Yeah, but
because
and then too, I don't know the exact because we don't got the paperwork or the transcripts and nothing like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Know exactly to read exactly what was asked and what was going on. Like we don't have that.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't have that. So, like I said, I don't know. That's the only thing that I could possibly think of. That's the only thing that I could think of right now.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? So, you got any more questions? What else? You know what I mean? Might as well just keep going with this episode.
Keep going. Nah, man, that's just my thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and because of my Philly bias, y'all know we from Philly. That's probably why I attached that to that. But in reality, I never thought Jay was a good businessman, period. I don't think Jay did right by Bleek. I don't think Jay did right by Sauce Money. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just me. Like, so maybe when I heard that conversation, I brung it up to the pod because I'm like, yeah, they right. That's how I always felt like that, though. I've always felt like that. Like, Bleek probably should have been a bigger artist than he was. You know what I mean? Sauce Money probably should have been a bigger artist than what he was.
We got to go back to, can we blame that on Jay that they're not a bigger artist?
Only reason I'm saying that is because we've seen other artists that was like, I'm not going to say on the level of Jay. Yeah, let's fucking on the level of Jay. And when DMX brung Drag in, me and Drag on songs together. Not to say that Jay and coming of age, we know that, but like, you know what I'm saying? It was certain joints. Me and Drag on songs together. Yeah, Drag, we going to do this. We going to do a couple of joints together to get you out there, and then we going to keep the connection going. When fucking 50 ushered anybody in, Yayo, Banks, Buck, we going to do these joints together. You know what I'm saying? Even if you want to throw Game in there, we going to do these joints together just to keep y'all name, you know what I'm saying, hot. I'm the hottest guy, the light on me, so I'm going to make sure that the light on me, the light going to be on y'all too.
Yeah, but the light is on because, hold on, we can't.
Go ahead.
Bleek's first single was produced by Swiss, though. Like the hottest motherfucker out at the damn one of the hottest people out at the time. Producers out at the time. So, I'm giving you access to the same people I rock with. I'm working with the top producers. You get to work with the top producer too. You know, so I don't know.
So you think Bleek reached his potential?
Is that Jay's fault? We talking about, is it his fault? If he reached his potential or not, don't got shit to do with Jay.
I'm just asking you, do you think he did? Because I don't think he did. Do you think he reached his potential? I don't think he did.
No, but
all right.
No,
now
he might have been bigger, but no, but is he satisfied? But if he satisfied making the records that he wanted to make, because he reached his potential, meaning that. But he might have had to make different type of records that he may have not wanted to make. He may not wanted to go the Nori route. But Nori kind of like I guess he understood the position he was in. Like, yo, if this shit don't work, I'm probably just gonna go back in the damn street. So let me go listen to what this nigga Pharrell is talking about. Know what I mean? It just took the opportunity. Know what I mean? And let Pharrell producing, and that shit worked out for Nori. I don't know if they was like, okay, we're gonna get in here with the producing, but this is the record I want to make, and that's that.
When you say worked out for Nori, like Nori ain't gonna pop up in nobody top 20 fucking
It
list.
doesn't matter, dog.
So
it worked out for Nori.
What's
Nori
worked out?
Worked out is that motherfucker ain't dead at the fucking jail.
Okay.
That motherfucker down. He on your fucking timeline every goddamn day.
Okay.
He got a beautiful wife and a family.
True.
And once again, his ass ain't dead or in jail.
All right.
Like probably half the motherfuckers he probably grew up with.
Well, Bleek, you can say it worked out for Bleek then.
Exactly. So we not talking about whether top 20. I don't gotta prove to you my life don't your life is your life. Do you feel like it worked out? I don't give a fuck about whether your top 20 or not. Motherfucker, he living better than most.
He is.
So whether I'm not on some barbershop nigga, top 20 gonna fucking matter?
I think that shit mattered to them motherfuckers.
That shit may not matter to everybody.
It might not. I agree with you.
But if I'm fucking living good, it may not matter to me. I mean, I got in it to think, there's a lot of people in the world that don't give a fuck. Like I said, a lot of people don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
No.
They barbershop niggas though, dog.
A lot of people, no. A lot of people just use that shit to get up out the way. Just like, I don't think a nigga like Jeezy give a fuck about whether I'm not considered no lyrical miracle nigga and I'm not no top 10 nigga or top 20 nigga. The shit did what it needed to do for me. Which is I got my ass up out the streets with that shit and I'm living pretty goddamn good off of it. All right, I'm not the fucking most lyrical rapper in the goddamn world and I'm never gonna get looked at as that. Who gives a fuck? The mission was accomplished. Some people feel like that. See, that's what I'm saying. Everybody, barbershop niggas think that their fucking, what they think is supposed to be the end all be all. You're not on the top 20. Motherfucker, I'm in a goddamn mansion.
No, I'm just saying we was going by if you feel as though a rapper made it or not. That's all.
Yeah, it depends on how he feel. You know what I'm saying? Now, I could feel like you might have been bigger, but you might have made different records. Or you may have, or the people you was around, you could have been, to me, like if you had Bleek had the access to like the same shit, like I said, Bleek first single was fucking produced by Swiss. Mm-hmm. So it's not like Jay getting the top producer and you not, Jay doing shit with Swiss and you not. No, you got to set records with Swiss too. So, but it may not have been as big as a hit. So can we blame Jay for that?
No, we can't blame Jay for that. I give you that. You right.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if you want to make a hit record and you don't make a hit record, how much can I fucking, you got to make a hit record. At the end of the day, this is your career. You with me, but I can't fucking, that man can't hold your hand all goddamn day and keep this shit hot. Because if I don't keep this shit hot, nobody give a fuck about none of us any goddamn way. And the fucking money gonna get turned off any goddamn way. The reason why you probably got the opportunities is because I'm one of the top niggas. That's why most of y'all can just go in the studio whenever the fuck y'all want. And make music whenever y'all want. Because I'm the number one nigga, so. You know what I'm saying? So y'all roll with me. So that's why a lot of my opportunities probably came from. So. Yeah, because some people came and took the opportunity. Like I said, Kanye came around. He was different. But then eventually he's like, this shit work. Him being different is what worked.
Even in what you said though, a fucking Sigel might have been to Bleek what Cam was to Sigel. When Cam stepped on there, you know what I mean? Cam took the light from the Roc and he ran with that shit. You know what I mean? You forgot all about everybody else that was on there. When Sigel stepped to the Roc, you forgot all about Bleek. Beans got there, he ran with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think they forgot all about them. They just came and Dipset already had a name. Dipset already had a name and they just used the resources. Them niggas just use the resources to their advantage. They just use the resources. Fuck it, the studio was here. You got Blaze and fucking Kanye here.
I know.
And the same goddamn as in-house producers.
Crazy.
Two of the best niggas in the game is in-house producers.
Right.
Oh, we taking advantage of this shit. You know what I'm saying? We're taking advantage of this shit. We are. And they just Cam just took advantage of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, he came out with a fucking hit. He came out with Old Boy. He came out with a hit.
You're right, you just reminded me, because motherfucking, going back to that shit again, Kev was saying, fucking, wasn't Dutch and them started the fucking, unlabel with Cam?
Yeah, they sound entertaining.
Like, all right. They like, yo, we was always a sought after motherfucking spot. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean.
No, I think he's saying, or maybe it's from like him having talks with people in the music in the business back then. Like maybe nobody was looking for, not too many people who cared about Philly arts or something like that. Or maybe he met people that was hot, try to make phone calls for him, or try to contact people that he knew. And probably people was like, man, ain't nobody messing with Philly right now. Maybe that's what.
I got you.
Maybe that's where that comes from. Like people probably
you.
turning him down, saying, nah, I ain't messing with Ball. I ain't messing with this person. I'm messing with that person. You bringing me Kev. Ain't nobody messing with Philly. Ain't popping right now. Who knows? Who knows? You know what I mean? Especially that time. You talking about fucking.
That was like 30 years ago.
No limit.
30 plus years ago.
You talking about the late 90s? If you wasn't. You talking about back when fucking No Limit and Cash Money came out and was fucking. Yeah. That's when the South really like, you know what I mean? We here, kind of like Outkast, kind of like, you had Outkast and Goody Mob a couple years before that.
Yeah.
But then when like No Limit and Cash Money, you started seeing like that shit get played all the time. Yeah. That's around that time. So he might have been like, well, you might have been an artist he might have been trying to make phone calls and help people out. And some people like, man, the South is half the fucking videos is from people from the South right now. So if you ain't from them right now, you don't really care too much. He might have been getting that feedback.
You're right.
So who knows? You know what I mean? That right there. But yeah, man.
Listen, y'all seeing my Philly bias at its best. You know what I mean? I love hometown. It's what it is, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And some things just spark certain conversations, man. Not to say that Jay-Z to me is not one of the greatest rappers of all time, but I just never took it no further than that. Like that's where it ended for me. Like one of the greatest rappers of all time, yes, he is that. You know what I'm saying? I think because of the, like you said, the aura that he had, the allure of him, we gave him certain credits for that he didn't deserve. Because one of them joints I like question, like, who did he ever sign? I mean, and everybody was like, Rihanna and fucking Kanye. I'm like, you can't really give somebody certain credits for certain people that would have been big anywhere they would have been at. You know what I'm saying? That's like the Cavs coming out saying, we made LeBron James. He would have been the greatest player of all time anywhere he would have went to. You know what I'm saying? Like, what hand did he have in making this person good? Because some certain people you can see where, yo, the hand then was in there, which is what Ness was trying to say. You can see where other people are, they're being ushered into certain spots. You know what I'm saying? And they're being put there because of what people want them, what they want them to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're going to always have some people who just...
What, good, but not in this position that we think they should be in?
You're going to have people that's the game. You turn the people into stars. That's the name of the game, though. I go back to that. It's the music business, man. These people want to try to do whatever they can do to try to sell some records. So, yeah, okay, Ice Spice is not fucking rapping like most of these women I got on this shirt. They're not.
Ice Spice ain't
She's
on
not.
that?
I don't even think Ice Spice is on this shirt.
Okay. I didn't even see the jump.
I don't even think Ice Spice is on this shirt. This shirt is dope. But she has like it's something about her personality and all of that. So it's something there that you can work with.
Right.
And somebody's seen that. And they maximized that and they knew what to do. You know what I mean? And then you got Sexy Red where it's like, listen, some people be trying to control. At the end of the day, that ratchet shit is entertaining to a lot of people.
Yeah, but and I don't want to just act like that's just her though. She got some shit where it's not that.
Yeah. So,
you know what I mean?
So, and then, all right, she might be allowed to grow and then do something and then do stuff different. But we can't get mad at, all right, the people gonna like the songs. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody trying to brainwash you with the song because the song, a lot of them songs they had before they really got on, and then the song took off by itself, and then a label jumped in. So we can't mad what people like.
Right.
All right, That people, some people out here are just upset that is once again, you gotta like what I like. Or I don't like, well, that drill shit is garbage. Well, you're only saying because that's just not what you like. So you want everybody to like the shit that you like. No, people don't like different shit. Just like people like different stuff than me. Mm-hmm. I'm a barbershop nigga. I'm saying people like different stuff than me. And I'm like different stuff than them. No, we all gotta like this shit. Why? Because you feel like because you're fucking rapping more words and you're trying to rap a million bars that it's supposed to mean more. That don't mean that people won't give a fuck about you. Everybody's gonna give a fuck about you. People that care about you care. Difference is it's not gonna be the most popular thing.
Right.
It's just not. It's never gonna be. It's never gonna be the most popular thing.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Even people that can rap understand they gotta make songs. Know what I mean? I love it when you call me Big Papa. I said I gotta make. Did he understand to get to him? Yo, you gotta make songs, bro. You can rap. I gotta get through to people. Like I gotta tell Mace, yeah, you can rap, but you gotta make songs.
Right.
We have to make songs. We sell songs here. We don't sell freestyles. We don't sell freestyle. This is the music business.
Right.
I don't care how long you can sit on a goddamn radio show and freestyle. We sell songs here. Because as soon as you're done freestyling, they're playing a Drake song or a Future song. So you can sit up there and rap all goddamn day. Freestyle all damn day. That's nice. Okay. Up next, we got that Future. You know what I mean? We got that Sexy Red, that Ice Spice, that Drake. We selling songs here. This the music business.
Yeah, you're right. Shout out to Drake, you know what I'm saying? Being the most streamed fucking hip hop artist again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Most streamed hip hop artist.
Lyrical, miracle, spiritual.
Yeah.
Biology, you know what I'm saying? Physiology. All right.
Yeah, but see, I understand what you're saying, but like you also speak diversity. So we need them motherfuckers too.
Yeah, we have them. You're just not going to be the most. People are upset that they're not going to be the most popular. You're never going to be the most popular because most people don't give a fuck about that. Most people just want something, entertain them. They're not that deep into it. They're not sitting around listening. Yo, you hear what he said, yo? Niggas getting deep on this joint.
You don't think we'll ever get back to that though?
Maybe not. No, I'm talking about no. We're going. What you mean? Get back to it. It's always going to be around. It's never going to be the most popular thing. I'm saying
get back to. I think at one point in our youth it was. I'm saying it back being the. If we keep going so far in one direction, you don't think it'll come back around? My bad. Excuse me, y'all. And go back to that. Because right now, lyrics is the last thing that we worry about. We already talked about with the drill rappers. They don't care nothing about lyrics. Because I don't care about that, you know what I mean? My 9 rap with, I'm going to shoot your mom. I don't care about that. My shit going to be, I'm going to come to your crib and we going to shoot it the fuck up and I'm just going to tell my story. I don't care about me rhyming or being lyrical.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, so you don't think that by keep going in one direction so much, it's going to come back?
It might.
Oh, all right.
If it do, it do. If it don't, if it come back around, it come back around. If it don't, it don't. If it don't, it don't. What the fuck? I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, no. You want they want business people to go against the nature of business. What I do is not popping right now, but I want you to sign me and invest a bunch of money in me. And of course, a record company looking like that's not a good investment because right now that's not. Everybody, the majority gonna say that's not a good investment right now because that's not the type of music that sells. So some of y'all might find somebody who says, you know what, you different. I'm gonna take a chance on you because you different. Yeah. But most people are not.
But those
music business are gonna go. Most people in the music business are gonna say, right, we gotta do what's sell right now because they need to sell records right now. I can't take the chance.
Right.
If this is selling right now, we feel like we have a better chance of putting some artists out that also sounds like that.
And even that, the labels that's going to take a risk on you, they probably the multi-billionaire labels that they got, you know what I mean, is somebody that sound like Drake on there anyway. So you got to try to push through all that. So it'll be hard for a startup label to do that.
I mean, you can have a start. I mean, a startup label is it might come along and then change the game. You know what I mean? People just starting, they may not have a world full of money to just give somebody, but you gotta start somewhere. So like I said, man, people just understand that, you know, listen, man, the internet has changed. The internet has changed things, and then the music business is trying to adapt to it.
Yeah, we already did an episode about that. The middleman, the internet has eliminated the middleman. And I think that's the voice that you hear right now. A lot of the middlemen are upset about the direction that music is going through because it's not going through them.
Yeah, because I don't gotta, who you? You such and such? No, my music is already on the internet, and somebody at a record company can already look at that.
Right.
You don't gotta bring them person to a label. You know what I mean? I gotta go rap for somebody else. And that person knows somebody, I rap for them, and then that person got a connection in the record company. It don't gotta be like that no more. Somebody that work at the record company could just sit around and sit on the internet and just type in something and just type in hip hop or rap or whatever. And whoever new come up, they ain't never heard or jump on somewhere like whatever new website they got. My bro be on them goddamn websites and all that shit. With people who ain't got no deals and all that, just new music, and just listen and to see if they like something. You know what I mean? So whatever, man. I mean, we done with this joint, man. We get this joint damn near. It's an hour and 41 minutes, man. I don't know what we're going to call this one. We're going to call this one, did Jay do enough? I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, who knows? You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Start this joint out with the ether intro.
Yeah.
Like, no, let me stop. Fuck Jay-Z, so let me stop. No, I'm just saying that. Like I said, man, I don't got nothing against Jake, but I just, in my head, he was a hip hop artist, and that's as far as I took him. You know what I'm saying? I kind of looked at other people like they was in the hip hop, like the Diddy's. I wonder if Ness, because I didn't watch that whole interview. Maybe I watched that. I wonder if Ness was even asked that if he felt like Diddy did that to him. Because for you to go in there and say that New York suppressed Philadelphia artists, you was a Philadelphia artist signed to a New York label. Did you feel like that was done to you? You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but see what happened with that is he got signed through like a TV show.
Yes. So
he had to go through that whole rigmarole process of it being like a TV show. It's not like he got the deal and then you just straight to trying to work as being an artist.
Right.
Then you had to try to be in a group of people like you didn't know.
Right.
So all that may have factored into that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a TV game show. Because you remember he won this spot. Like the motherfuckers, first season was the competition with them trying to get to the. Yeah, you right. So,
man, that was a long ass time. Remember when them episodes used to come on TV?
Yeah, we was nonstop on them joints, watching them joints.
Yeah.
She was like a TV game show. I remember when this shit first came out and everybody was all trying to, you know what I mean, get onto the fucking joint. Because they thought it was gonna be like a solo joint. No, it was always called Making a Band, wasn't it?
I think so. Well, I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it was always called Making a Band, but I thought at one point it was gonna be like a solo joint. But then, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because then they come to Philly and had tryouts?
Yeah. That's how Ness got on.
Did you go down there? Did we go down there?
Nah, we ain't
you didn't go down there.
No, we ain't go down there. Nah. That shit seemed crazy to me, but yeah. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm a different type of motherfucker. I don't got no pride or ego when it comes to certain shit. Go there and give me a cheesecake. Which way is it? You know what I mean? This is before they had GPS on the fucking phones. I'm in there downloading the MapQuest and shit to get there like, as soon as this MapQuest joint, you know what I mean, I print this out, I'm here to go get that fucking cheesecake.
Fuck out of here. I'd have shout to Freddie. Cause that's some shit I be on.
Listen.
You know what I mean? Like, I ain't rap. I'm like, you fucking crazy. I'm here to rap, dog.
Yeah, all right. I done get that fucking cheesecake. So you ain't going? All right. I'll be back. We can get this cheesecake.
Yeah, all right, man.
I got family to take care of.
Fuck out of here.
Yo. Shout out to Diddy and the tactics that he used, man, because like some of that shit was unnecessary. I just want to see who won it.
Well, yes, I mean, it was a game. It was for good TV though.
How does this show that I won it? Me going to go shoot a cheesecake. But yo, it was what it was, man.
For the goddamn show, man. Hey, listen. I mean, that was a little extreme.
Yeah, it was.
I understand it's a show and you got to make a show. I probably wouldn't have made him do that. But some people were upset about the show. Like, you understand that it's a show, dog. They got to try to make the show look like, you know what I mean? A decent show.
Remember, Lotto was a game show winner, too. Lotto won that joint, you know what I'm saying, was so deaf. So, you know what I mean? Like, Lotto, and she was young as hell in that joint.
She was in middle school with that joint.
She was young as hell.
We ain't gonna look at them old clips. I'm like, yo, what grade is she in?
Dog, Lotto was young as hell in them joints, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because the young chick that she was like going, I watched the whole fucking season. Oh, the chick that she was going up against, like, was a dark skinned girl. You know what I'm saying? I think she was there with her aunt or her mom. She was a fucking beast. She was a beast, but like, I think it was something that where like JD said, like, cause she don't write her own shit. Her aunt was writing for her or something like that. Okay. So she's like, yeah, you don't even write your own shit. It's hard for me to like kind of like bring you on. You know what I'm saying? But shit, Lotto was a beast.
Man, that was just for the show, because in real life, dog, I wouldn't have gave a fuck. I was like, dog, oh, that just sound crazy.
Dog, she was a beast in that joint. Even the brat was fucking with her. The brat was like, yo, she killing this shit right now. Yeah. Young girl was, I mean, I wonder what she doing in life, man. I wish her the best, because, yeah, her and Lotto was going at it. They was going back and forth in that joint. That shit was classic. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ever take time to go back and watch them, I think they did another season after that. But the one with Lotto was like the biggest one, so that joint was great. Even shit, when Puffy did the joint with Danny D. Kane and them, that was another Philadelphia artist. We talked about her episode not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? So,
no. She wasn't part of Danny D. Kane.
She wasn't part of Danny D. Kane?
She wasn't part of Danny D. Kane.
She wasn't, but the other girl was? I thought one of them was.
The chick Dawn was a part of Danny D. Kane.
Okay.
Chick from the woman from Philly, she wasn't a part of Danny D. Kane.
Okay, all right, my bad. Damn, I thought she was part of Danny D. Kane. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Shows how much I watched that one and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we damn near done this, man. Listen. Like we said, man, the year is over. We appreciate y'all, but the podcast year is coming to a close, and we going to the next one. Even though y'all know we don't do seasons, the year is, you know what I mean, coming to an end. Shout out to all the content creators, man. Wish y'all the best. Hopefully y'all keep doing what y'all gotta do. Thank y'all for everything, and expect bigger and better things from us in 2025, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We out of here, y'all. Peace.
What's up? By the way, Hov's birthday just passed, so, you know, happy belated birthday to Hov. You know what I'm saying?
Why you throw that in there on this episode?
Because you just talked about how you feel like Jay did Philly wrong and suppressed Philly single-handedly kept us down, playing chess with us. Know what I mean? Like, you trying to give us a helping hand, then you not. And the way you painted the picture, I'm like, damn, dog. The man seemed like it was all his fault.
Yo.
I said, he only one man he gave it.
He was the biggest dude, though. Jay's like God to these motherfuckers, dog. Jay is God to these people, yo.
Yeah, but at the same time, if I'm spending too much time up underneath him because of who he is, I'm not building my own.
True, you right.
You know what I mean? I mean, just like if I was a rapper, I would have, thanked them for the opportunity. But I'm the type of person that I've been trying to do my own thing there. You know what I mean? You gave me the resources here. Yeah. I can go to the studio. I got access to top-notch production.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in a top-notch studio.
Listen, at that
you know what I'm saying? I got the resources. I got the access to the people I need.
You right.
Whenever I need to go talk to someone, whenever I need to go talk to somebody, whatever somebody do, the radio, promotion, whatever, I got access to them.
Yeah.
So, but that's just the type of person I am.
Right.
I wouldn't have been all up under Jay.
You right.
Know what I mean? I would have been, the opportunity, the resources is here. Let me go see what I can do. Yeah. Then I might have came to you, yo, look though, listen to what I did. You know what I mean? I did this and I did that. He may get a resource. Okay, that's good. You might need to do that one over again. I could hop on this one. I would be, know what I mean? But that's just how I operate. I wouldn't just want to be sitting around I'm on a label with Jay and I got the chain around my neck and that's it. I'm just not that type of person. Resources there, I'm going to take advantage of the resources.
You know what's odd? The only thing who had a chain was fucking Beans.
Who?
A Roc-A-Fella piece.
Talking about Oskino had a fucking chain?
Oh, had a chain. I never seen Oskino with the chain on.
Because
bro.
he don't give a fuck about wearing it. He tell you.
Oh,
he's
I never seen him with the chain on, dog.
Fuck his ball. I never put a chain on. You ain't never hear O say that? Like,
I never seen Chris wear a chain.
You got niggas that was on Roc-A-Fella.
I saw a free Roc-A joint.
You got niggas that was never on Roc-A-Fella.
Yeah.
They wear Roc-A-Fella chains.
Yes.
But then O was like, it's niggas that never been on Roc-A-Fella with Roc-A-Fella chains. And I was on Roc-A-Fella and I don't even wear my shit.
Yeah. I never knew he had one, dog. That's crazy.
The niggas who actually was on Roc-A-Fella don't even wear their fucking chains.
Right.
The niggas who never was on Roc-A-Fella is the one that wear Roc-A-Fella chains.
Yeah.
Ain't that crazy though? The niggas that was on there don't even wear their chains no more. You know what I'm saying? The niggas that never been on Roc-A-Fella is the one that got chains on.
Yeah, that's wild, dog. Yeah. The last time I saw Bleek wear his drink was on the cover. What was that album? Like 345? I might be saying the joint wrong.
Was it 354?
That's the last joint I saw Bleek wear the chain.
It was one of them.
I never saw Bleek wear a chain after that. Sigel wore his chain. You know what I'm saying? Free like started getting into wearing this chain now and shit. Sparks, never saw him wear a chain. Chris, never. Neef, never. I never saw O wear a chain. That's what I'm saying. Like, certain motherfuckers, Cam wasn't putting no fucking Roc-A-Fella chain on his neck. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was dip set out. So, they wasn't rocking no chain. So, you're right. The only motherfuckers, Jay, Dame, and then it was like other motherfuckers that was never on the label. Just everybody had a Roc-A-Fella piece. You know what I mean? One of the most sought after pieces and shit, except if you was on the label. I guess. But you know what I'm saying? Nah, man. No, shout out to them, man. And at that time, it was I enjoyed my childhood of music and everything. It was fun to me. I enjoyed it. Just like this generation, y'all gonna enjoy y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all don't let them. Y'all keep telling them that shit is garbage.
Who?
Everybody.
Oh, no, dog, but they told us that shit about our shit too. We didn't give a fuck. Yeah. We ain't care about that shit, so what? All right, you just don't like it. So it ain't gonna make me stop liking it. You know what I'm saying?
But the crazy thing is, they call that shit garbage except for maybe like Big and DMX. Everybody loved Big and DMX no matter what their age is, but everything else they saying was garbage to them. I was like, niggas love DMX when the DMX came out. Yeah, you hear that shit that he's saying? Yeah. He's talking that fucking robbing motherfuckers and everything is the trials and tribulations of the hood and life and shit like that. And niggas just related to that shit. Niggas just gravitated towards that shit. I'm like, man, I'm more of like, I gotta listen to Jay talking about getting it and living good and all that and that. Some of that shit, some of that shit just got it.
We had to get to Jay. Remember, before we got to Jay, it wasn't, everybody was on the same shit before we got to Jay. When Wu was out, it was all the same shit before them. We had to get to Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying?
Explain that.
Meaning that we had to enjoy what we had at the time until the Jay-Z's came out. You know what I'm saying? So what we had at that time, we enjoyed that.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, so it wasn't like we started with Jay.
Yeah, we didn't. I mean, like, when you think about it, we started with like fucking niggas, the type of, and I don't want to.
So I say that. Them niggas was dark and negative, dog. No, real shit. Because that's how,
fucking,
that shit was dark and negative.
The fucking, the army fucking fatigues and the fucking.
Them niggas talking about the worst of the worst of the areas, dog.
And shit. And then niggas is, you know what I mean? What's mine is mine, what's yours is mine. Fucking rap you blind. You know what I'm saying? It was like some fucking, it wasn't like no, for a minute, I mean, you had like, and then, everybody had army fatigues on.
You blind.
Don't you like I'ma rob you blind? Like all these niggas is fucking, yo, everything was dark. Everything was like fucking army fatigues, fucking coats, Carhartt fucking shit. Fucking like,
when motherfuckers rocking the leather boots, the leather tree.
You know what I'm saying?
The leather
the 40 below shits all the way up your leg. I'm like,
yeah, dog.
Then a couple years after that, like niggas start like, you know, like the Big, the Nas, then like Ghostface, Raekwon. They started doing videos with shit like showing like the fly shit,
right?
With Versace shirts and all that,
right?
No, I'm more into this shit,
yeah.
The fly shit. Everything just sound like deep fucking dark, and we walking around with fucking army coats on. No, I don't. This shit just seemed a little too dark for me, and just the bad part of fucking life. And then, you know, that I didn't. I mean, I fuck with that. I mean, I fuck with some of this shit, but I was always more into just the fly nigga shit.
I got you.
I just always was. I just gravitated toward the fly. I don't want to be walking around this motherfucker like I got the fucking niggas was wearing the goddamn the Carhartt. Not I mean no disrespect to the Carhartt, but everybody had like that look, and everybody had like a some type of rhyme scheme. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, like the whole Iggity, bump skiddity bump, then fucking Knockin' Nate had this do when he's rapping like that. Yeah. Everybody like kind of like people that always came, like a lot of people that came out that rap like they had like some type of like, I don't want to say stick, like they just had like some type of rhyme scheme. Like I guess that shit was popular at the time. Yeah. But I was like, that shit is not like.
You even thought that then? That's how you felt then?
At the time, because no, that's because that's what was out. But then like when niggas was like, then when like back then when like we was young and shit, like the Wu-Tang came out, they was kind of like they dressed like that, but then like Ghost and Ray like had like a different type of style. They like more of a style that I liked. Yeah. They wore like polo and shit like that, and you see them in pictures. The type of shit I would wear. Right. I'm not fucking wearing no fucking army fatigue with the football gloves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but the football gloves and the fucking ski goggles.
Dog, just think about that shit though. They had us like I wanted an MPV when I grew up. That's the level of what
MVPs is fat. You know what I mean?
We weren't even looking at like Bentleys and fucking Mercedes.
Because niggas didn't really have them shit. Niggas had fucking Jeeps. Right. Niggas had Jeeps, MPVs.
Yeah, that's crazy. But that's where our aspirations
Zuki
went
fucking
to.
Sidekicks, because that's what we seen.
That's what we seen.
The niggas came out with the fucking. The niggas came out with the Mercedes. Oh, no, I rock with this shit, nigga. The Mercedes Benz. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The Bentley shit, the Lexus. You know what I'm saying? The fly shit, the BMW shit. The stuff that shit just got like super just rough, rugged, and raw. Like that's all this shit was. Yo, everything is rugged.
That's what it was.
I didn't even like that fucking shit though. Shit don't seem fly to me. It didn't seem fly to me. We in the fucking. I mean, I love Dodge Effects, but I'm like, I don't want to be in the fucking sewers. I want to be in a Mercedes Benz with a bad bitch.
Remember, shit, that's what I said. Like, I do credit Jay for a lot of shit. Remember, he changed that shit up. Remember the Sunshine video? He had a suit on? This nigga got a fucking suit on. What the fuck is wrong with him? But then, he changed the shit up.
Yeah, but then he had that, because remember, when he came out, he was, because when he first came out, he dressed like that. He dressed on some fucking grimy, rugged and rough.
This bitch is
he probably like,
This pictures of him and Nas like before they started beefing in the joint like that. Yeah. Yeah, like the biggest shit you could find. Right. Army fatigues.
Right.
With the bucket hat, probably. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? The fucking Scully. Yeah. But the Scully, you don't even have it folded up. You got this shit down and the shit all up here. You know what I'm saying? Like the fucking, just looking fucking like. Looking like you sleeping in an abandoned fucking building. Like that's the way niggas dress though.
Yo.
Niggas used to dress like they slept in abandoned buildings, dog. They slept in vacant houses.
Yo, that's crazy.
I hated we look at that area. I just hated that whole style, man. That whole style looking dirty. I hated that shit. I hated that whole fucking style, man.
It's hard to say. See, it's weird because Rakim and them actually cleaned this shit up. But the next generation,
went back to the fucking. I fuck man. Shout out to them. Shout out to man. Shout out to Eric B.
Yeah.
Every time you see Eric B in any pictures in any magazines, on TV, in the videos and all that, fly as she was saying, a fly OG. Fly OG. They always look clean. Like that style would dress him.
Yeah.
I'm not with them looking like I'm about to fucking sleep in a vacant house.
Yo, wait a minute. Didn't who shot their video in the sewer?
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
I'm scared anybody that's my shit. Mike Check is one of my favorite songs of all time.
Oh my god, dog.
I hated the whole I hated that whole look though.
Yeah.
Like we look dirt. I need to be on some fly shit, dog. Like I like that's happening. Eric B and Rakim.
Right.
Them type of Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How them motherfuckers, how they dressed, the gold, they fucking hair was always cut. That was the fly shit, dog.
Because the nigga come a cut.
The fly head, the fresh haircut.
Yo.
Know what I mean? The jewelry on. Know what I'm saying? The nice clothes on, the clean cut. Mercedes-Benz BMW with the rims on it. That type of shit. Know what I'm saying?
That shit in the dumb shit was keeping it real. That's
Know
what
what
we
I'm saying?
keep it real. We ushered in that. That was the motto.
Time for some action. Time for some action.
Yeah.
Time. And motherfuckers got the fucking car. I hated that era of dress. You know what I'm saying? I love the music. I hated that era of dress. That shit just looked dirty to me.
I feel you. You said shit look dirty.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Like, yeah, I hated that stuff. I'm so glad like when like I said, Ghostface, Raekwon came out, the only built for Cuban links, the Versace shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The polo, then you got Big, the Cool G shit, you know what I'm saying? They ushered in like looking clean.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They ushered in like the clean fly shit.
Right.
Like I said, the niggas back then, they could rap. I just didn't like that style. I just didn't like that style, like how like the shit looked. Like everything just looked like, then you dirty, it's like we struggling though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just always like the fly nigga shit. I just always loved that. You know what I mean? Like I said, now I'm shout out to Eric B. Anytime you ever see Eric B, anytime you ever seen him in a picture, anything, video, anything, picture in a magazine, he always looked clean and fly.
Right.
Jewelry on, all of that. You know what I mean? Niggas had the starter shit on them back when the starter shit was out, starter jackets.
Yeah.
They was wearing that shit in the 80s.
Started still out. You can go start a website right now.
Shit still fly.
Yeah.
That shit still fly to me, man.
Yeah.
That shit
They don't know
still
that. They don't know
fly.
nothing about the pullover jackets.
Hell yeah.
What? That shit was classic. The pullover jacket, the shit you gotta.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit was classic. These kids, they don't know nothing about that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But they got their own shit though, man. Y'all just enjoy it. Motherfuckers gonna tell you, they gonna tell you that they shit better than yours. Fuck them. You know what I mean? Keep rocking with y'all shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, we had to get to the Jay-Z's and the Bigs and the Nas's. That shit wasn't out. When I first started listening to music, that shit wasn't the shit then. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact,
Right.
Jay's first album, he didn't blow up off his first album. Excuse me. He didn't blow up off the first album. So, you know what I mean? Shit.
Yeah. So they ushered that back in, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Put a clean pair of sneakers on, get your hair cut. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yo. You know what I mean? But yeah, yo, we had the diversity in it, but you know what I'm saying? You right. I ain't gonna lie, but that's why I said, man, you gotta clean that shit up. They knew what they was doing. They had that fucking grimy shit that was just talking about the negative things in it. The negative, whatever was going on negative in the hood, that's what we heard. That's what the fuck we heard then. That's probably why our parents didn't like that shit. You know what I mean? My mom, only hip hop song my mom, I see that my mom like was the Ghostface joint. All that I got is you. She love that shit. Crying to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit, she ain't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? She ain't want to hear that shit at all. Even though that song right there shows the negative and the dirtiest word of the fucking hood too.
Yo, people was in there going crazy. That's how it was back then. See, you had to go to your neighbor house. You had to ask some time. They got bread.
Right.
They got anything they could spare. Y'all ain't never been through that. We been through the hard times. Like, people, that shit had people going.
They recognize with that. But
But
that's the
recognize
same
that.
shit that they just talked about before. It's the same shit. He just dressed it up, put a nice little piano shit, beat on this shit. The same shit. Mary, sing the hook. They gonna love this shit. I'm talking about the same shit I always talked about, but yeah, same shit.
Then my mom was like, I remember she let me order videos off the box sometimes. I always used to order MOP, how about some hardcore, all that shit.
Yeah, see, you was on that.
She was
this
like,
nigga ordering the hardest shit ever.
like, what is this? They got real guns in the video. That was my shit. How about some hardcore was my shit, though.
The niggas on there, take rings off, take chains off. Like, that's the shit we...
How about some hardcore? That's my shit. To this day, that's my shit.
Shout out to MOP, man. I fuck with them, yeah, yo. That's the shit. That's the shit that we listen to. He said he wearing the hardest shit he could possibly go.
Listen, that was that time. You know what I'm saying?
So you was rocking with that when you was fucking with the Onyx drink too?
No, because you gotta understand, like the other stuff was getting played.
Right.
Was always getting played. So you didn't have to call. I had to call up and order no fucking Biggie video or nothing like that, because that was already gonna play.
Yeah, you're right. That shit was play nonstop.
Now you just sit around, somebody else gonna order it and play it.
Right.
The shit that I really want to see that don't come on that often, that's what I order. You know what I'm saying?
I never got a chance to order nothing off that shit anyway.
You ain't never get the order off the box?
Never, dog. My mom's never allowed me to do that shit.
Damn,
you know what I'm saying?
Never. I remember people used to get their ass whooped for doing that shit without permission.
Which is crazy now that we think about it, because the artists never complained about that, because the artists got the money out of, you know what I'm saying, the residuals within that. But now we get the streaming.
Yeah, but we don't know. You don't, because when you think about it, all right, did they get any money? You had to pay for the video.
Right, you had to pay for that. Shit's like $1.99.
So did the artist even see any money off that?
Did the label like not gonna get paid off of that shit?
I'm talking about the artist.
Artist. You right? That's something. You right.
Because when you think about that, some of y'all that was signed back then, and the box, no, you paid for that.
You paid for that shit, yeah.
So
we paid to watch your video.
Damn, they was doing that back then.
Yeah, they was on that shit back then.
They was on that shit back in the 90s, making you pay for a video.
Yup.
So
just imagine the money that they made, and that shit was regional. Like the box wasn't everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That shit was regional, so they probably made a gang of money off of that shit.
Yeah.
Another great business-minded move. You know what I mean? Going to streaming. Somebody just innovated that and made that shit 100 times easier.
Yeah, shout out to my mom. She let me order some joints off there sometime, because she would order some. Her joint was the what's the name of that joint, man? That everybody used to love. Come, baby, come.
Oh, the K7 shit?
Come. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Remember, that was the shit. That was the shit.
You gotta give me love and then you gotta give me some. He said the K7 shit.
Come, baby, come.
Yo, that's crazy.
You gotta give me love and then you gotta give me some.
Yo, see, this is shit that you can tell that we be petty and these kids ain't talking about nothing. That shit was about they wasn't saying nothing.
Babadoo-way.
That nigga was saying nothing, dog.
Yo, the chicks love that song, dog.
Hello, who's it getting busy? That man wasn't saying shit, dog.
Yeah, we ain't got time for the lyrical miracle shit. Dog. This the shit the chicks love. Dog, chicks love that song when that song came out.
Yo, he had another hit too.
To this day. No, yeah. The fucking other Joan was my Joan. Fucking Zunga Zang.
Oh, yeah. Zunga Zang.
Got time for that lyrical miracle shit. It's the shit that's selling right now.
Niggas just making up words.
Zunga Zang, Zunga Zang. Zunga Zang, Zunga Zang. Zunga Zang, Zunga Zang.
Yo.
Y'all niggas. Lord, they got time for that lyrical miracle shit. That shit ain't sound on records.
Oh my God.
You better get in there and make some fucking words up like this.
But we act like that's all we heard though. That's the thing. That's the bird thing about our era. We act like now this era, yo, they got that bullshit. We had bullshit too. Yo, fam.
Plenty of it. We had plenty of it. I ain't gonna say names for nobody out there, but
no, we don't gotta do all that. But
had plenty of bullshit.
That wasn't no disrespect to K7.
No. We not calling K7 bullshit. K7 did what we had to do. He made music for the women. Yeah.
But we had plenty of bullshit, dog.
He was Drake fucking 30 years ago.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was.
He made music for chicks.
Catchy
chicks
shit,
would
too.
Yo, chicks love that
Catchy
record, dog.
shit, yo.
Chicks love that record.
Yo, why your mom ordered that? Because that shit stayed on there.
That was
non-stop.
her shit.
But that's just that was one
They
of the videos
females.
you didn't have to order.
Exactly, but they women. Because you think like that song is coming on like every goddamn 10 minutes.
Yo, that shit, that's some shit I turned on it. I see that shit a million times.
Yeah,
like,
when that joint was out, that joint was playing like every 10, 15 minutes.
So you ordered the joint when the joint said your name and what you ordered and shit? Because remember they upgraded it to that, like such and such order, such and such coming up soon.
Yeah, but that shit came on to, I think it was like whoever paid the phone bill.
I got you.
So whatever the phone bill name was in, that's what it would come up, I think.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, because you had to remember the fucking code of the video.
Yeah, the code of the video, and then when you typing it in, the joint show up on the screen, the code.
Right.
Then the video play
right.
all, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Yeah, but them joints is playing.
Yeah, that shit was on there non-stop.
But Come Baby Come, that joint. What? How big that record is. A lot of people listening to this may be young, but a lot of people know what I'm talking about. A lot of old people know what I'm talking about, the song I'm talking about.
That record was a fucking smash hit. And you know what's crazy? I guess because I was so deep in the art shit, I couldn't stand that shit.
You know what I mean?
That shit was a fucking smash hit, yo.
That joint, what else was a big record? Remember Positive K, I Got a Man?
Oh, yeah. What your man got to do with me? Yeah, that was that shit.
I'm not trying to hear that shit. Yeah. Got a man. What your man got to do with me? I got a man. I'm not trying to hear that. That shit's still relevant to this day.
Yeah, you're right. That shit definitely is.
Yeah.
That shit definitely is. But damn, yo.
Yeah, the box, that was, yeah. Yeah, I remember the box, you know what I mean?
The box was classic. Now, like, because of YouTube, that YouTube probably killed a lot of the fucking video platforms, you know what I'm saying, where you will watch a fucking music video at. Because now you can just go to YouTube and watch the video a million times.
Yeah, because you can watch what you want when you want.
Yeah,
that was back when used to record, used to videotape videos when you could, so you can watch them whenever you want.
Right. Well, remember, man, videos to us that shit was the trailer for the album. Like, if a video come on and you see that Hype Williams shit come up, you're like, this shit about to be crazy. Hype did this? Now, you probably know like a handful of people that do videos and shit. Back then, you knew like so many motherfuckers that did the videos and shit. But now, yeah, the videos then, man, if you saw the Hype Williams name come across that shit, you know like, this shit about to be crazy. Mm-hmm. I think it's only like one Hype Williams video that I didn't like. You know what I'm saying? Didn't he do a joint in like black and white and shit?
He probably did a few.
I think he did a joint like that I didn't like. You know what I'm saying? But all this other, you know what it was? Because just like you, when you said that, even though the lyrics didn't bother me, but I like to see light, like colorful videos. That shit was cool. Hype always did that, like colorful videos and shit. And certain joints that wasn't like that, I probably didn't resonate with. Like when Onyx and them, when DMX shit came out, that shit was like black and white, I didn't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like them type of videos.
Them motherfuckers was scared to DMX. Because Get At Me, dog. Remember, they stopped playing that shit in the daytime.
Yeah.
They only used to play it at night after a certain amount of time. That's how scary he was to them people. They stopped playing the record. Now you think about listen to the record and watch the video now. That shit was so scary to them that they only played it like at night after a certain amount of time. They didn't play the video in the daytime.
Dog, the lyrics, y'all niggas want to be killers? Get at me, dog. That nigga, come on, man. They don't understand what he was talking about that joint.
They didn't understand that he's talking about killing motherfuckers. He's talking about robbing. What the hell is this nigga? That shit went from like grimy to like everybody being fly for a couple years. Then he jumped right back out with the grimy.
Right.
Cause that nigga, yo, have you ever seen that nigga wear a pair of sneakers? All he ever wore was Timbers.
Timberlands. And
overalls. And different colors.
Overalls with no shirt underneath.
Right. Have you ever seen that nigga wear, anybody ever seen a picture
crazy.
of him with sneakers, yo?
Damn, now you got me thinking about that.
No matter what he wore like boots.
Wow. Damn, yo.
I don't think I ever seen him with a pair of sneakers on ever, yo.
You might be right, dog. I don't. But who gonna say something to X though? Damn, I don't think I ever saw that nigga with no sneakers on. You probably see a nigga with sneakers and probably don't even recognize him. They don't even look normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, you right, man. It was a fun time, man. I enjoyed it. So like the same way I enjoyed mine, man, y'all enjoy yours, man. You know what I'm saying? They gonna say what they gonna say, it don't matter. Motherfuckers gonna hate on you non-stop. It is what it is. And with all that said, y'all, we out. Peace.